Hey, I'm Jake, and today I'm going to show you how to make these convertible storage carts. Look, I'm not going to pretend I'm the most organized person in the world, or that I don't leave a trail of destruction everywhere I work. Just ask my wife. And you might think that my shop looks clean, but turn the camera around and it is a totally different story. One thing that I really want to change here as soon as possible is this disaster space. I needed more storage and I had the perfect place picked out right here underneath my outfeed table. So the first step to building this DIY tool storage for the outfeed table is to get the plywood broken down to size and start building the frames of the storage carts. Now I already had Home Depot break it down to like an approximate size so that the sheets of plywood would fit into my car, which is actually a really good point. If you've been on the fence about buying plywood from the home center, remember that a lot of those places will actually cut it for you. So if you don't have a truck or something, great way to get some full sheets of plywood home and work on your next project. So I'm going to dive right into this. I got my plans here and my cut list. If you want to check out these plans, make sure you look at the links in the description down below, and so you can build your own modular tool storage system. Well, I've got all my pieces cut down to size, so now it's time to drill some serious pocket holes. Let's do it. Now that I have the frames for the modular DIY tool storage carts complete, I can start making some drawers. Not much else to say about that, so I'm just gonna go start making some drawers. Let's go. So I have all the drawers done, all 8 of them. Felt like it took all day, but got through it, got it done, and they're actually sort of square. So the last thing to do before actually installing the drawers is obviously to put the drawer slides on. So I designed the drawers and the whole system so that all I have to do is make a mark 2 inches from the top of the edge of the drawer. Then I could just screw on the drawer slides. I don't have to do some crazy spacer system or anything like that. Now that the drawers are installed, I can start working on the drawer fronts. So now that I have my drawer fronts cut out, I can work on the drawer pulls. On this project, I'm going to do a cutout drawer pull. I used these other drawer pulls on my lathe build, and while I do like them, they do have this kind of hook feature, which is not optimal for the shop. So what I'll do is I'll route in this cool profile here for a built-in drawer pull, and it should be pretty sweet. So let's go do that. When I made the handle cutouts for the drawer fronts, I wasn't really considering the depth of the actual drawer itself. So what happened was the handle actually goes below the drawer front, so there's like a ledge right here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this as a template, go back to my makeshift router table, route out this little area, and take the drawer front off, route it again to make sure I cut the full thickness. It's a bummer, but what are you going to do? Alright, so I've got the tops all done, and now it's time to make them look extra nice by adding in this black Formica laminate. To trim it, you can use a utility knife and just score and crack it, or if you have a flush trim cutter thing, multi-tool, you can cut it that way too. Then to stick it on top, we'll just use some contact cement, smear it on both the top and then the back of the Formica laminate. Stick it on there and it's stuck on there forever. We're almost to the finish line. I've got everything pretty much done here. I've got the tops done, the bases done, the drawers done, everything's installed. I'm gonna finish the drawer fronts with the clear polyurethane, and then the bases are gonna be flat black. I think it's gonna look super slick with the black Formica. Well, I gotta get to painting, so roll that B-roll. I really like how these convertible shop carts turned out. They look really nice, so I'll definitely be building some more shop storage solutions just like these in the future. If you want to build your own set of shop storage carts just like these, I made a set of full color step-by-step instructions, and you can check those out in the links in the description down below. This is only the beginning of my shop transformation, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on future projects like this one. Thank you so much for watching. Now get out there and make something awesome.